Hello everybody, welcome back to Geoguessr. I'm once again joined by Styles RJ. Say hello.
Show me what you've got.
And the first thing I have is forgetting to turn on some music. So let's just do that now. There we go.
Okay,
Single player.
can
We're doing the
canned battles
world.
cool one, right?
That's the CE one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which one of that sector that one's in. Isn't that the smog sector? Actually, no, the trading hub or whatever it is.
Could be. I just know
Yeah,
that I'm
one of the
allowed
new,
to
one of the
use
new
it.
sectors. Okay, so anyway, mask.
Yeah, that's like everywhere.
True. That's actually fair enough. I think we have those trucks over here as well.
Alright, first thing we do, driving on the right, sun's in the not northeast, so that's not really helping. See if we can get into a town, huh?
So people driving on the right. That must mean it must be America. No, of course
Or like,
not, but France.
like 80% of the world drives on the right, I think.
Isn't it because you know, the guy with the shotgun can easily hit the other guy?
Eh.
It's like our spiral staircases are a certain way because knights are right-handed, so a left-handed knight is going to be.
It started off like that, but I mean, now it's not.
I mean, something like, you know, a spiral staircase a certain way to make so people with a right hand can swing who are right-handed can swing their swords.
I don't think there was much medieval combat going on staircases, but
Well, plays would always say otherwise.
I bet they would. No,
That's.
I can't read that. Is that Cyrillic? Samsung
Probably.
Galaxy S4. Wow.
Wow.
This episode sponsored by Bombs.
Well, I'm not. The
Yeah.
Android I have is a Samsung Galaxy something. Yeah, so probably somewhere in Ukraine.
Usually Cyrillic means Russia, but we can keep going.
Well, Ukraine is close to Russia.
That it is. Suppose the
And
best thing to
usually
do is find a link or something.
And isn't that, if you think it's in Russia, turns out, nope, Ukraine.
Well, if I go Russia, I usually pick something around Moscow, so we're not too far from Ukraine then.
Yeah, not too far. I mean, it's only the distance between. It's only, like, you know. look at Die Hard 5, isn't it? I think it's Die Hard 5 that does it, where they go all the way from Moscow to Chernobyl. Yep, it's just an overnight trip.
Sure.
Even Chernobyl also has a diving team for their nuclear reactor.
There we go. .ru.
Okay, so it is
Russia.
Russia then.
The question is where?
Well, I don't know where he went.
Maybe
Oh,
we
it
should have
turns out the
asked.
question. Turns out the question actually does wear a trench coat and fedora. I thought he was, for some reason I thought he was a guy in a green suit, like the Riddler, except, you know, good working for the good guys.
Wasn't there one of those who did that?
Probably not. But the question he wears, he's the trench coat fedora kind of guy, like Decker from Invisible Ink.
Or the guy from Gunpoint?
Every detective noir novel out there.
Well, yeah, it's kind of standard. So there's a Russian flag, so we're pretty much certain that we're in Russia.
It'd be funny actually if it turns out we're somewhere in South America.
Dude, I don't know which episode it was. It was either previous one or two before that. I ended up in.
I think you pointed that one out.
I ended up in Sweden, and I knew I was in Stockholm. Suddenly, I find this weird ass flag, so I kind of ignored it because I knew this didn't make sense. Once I was done, I went on Google on camera and looked up the flag. Turns out it was a flag for somewhere in South Africa. I mean, what the hell is that doing in Sweden? It wasn't even a hotel or anything.
I think they were trying to confuse anyone playing Geoguessr.
Yeah, pretty sure. Anyway, this isn't gonna get much better, so I'm just gonna go Moscow somewhere.
Yeah, let's go with that one then.
Yeah, let's put us here.
Alright, and how far off were we?
3.8 thousand kilometers.
Yeah.
The Russian guesses always get me.
Yep, of course, it's Russia. Russia's a big place, you know.
Yeah, that it is. Say yeah.
I'm guessing somewhere. I'm guessing somewhere in the Far East.
East. I'm more like
In the Orient.
looking at South America again. But
Okay, well. Okay, could be that. Could be it.
either that
could be
or
somewhere, could be somewhere. I'm just thinking somewhere in Asia or somewhere. Yeah.
although it could actually also be Norway or something.
That could be.
We'll have to look a bit further. Either that or we're north of Italy, Spain, somewhere mountainous.
Or it could be China. I mean, there was that one guy who dug a huge tunnel to connect his village up.
But China isn't
that?
in Geoguessr.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, can't be that. But you heard the story, right, about the guy who wanted his village. Yeah, he wanted his village connected, and he dug a huge tunnel. What a guy! What a guy!
Random guy MVP.
Yep.
TCK, that doesn't really help.
And the cars don't help either, because you know they could be getting from anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if this is indeed somewhere on a border, we probably gonna get. Wait, this is just getting larger now. What the hell? Oh, this shows the length of the tunnel.
Interesting. Lots of tunnels by the looks of things.
Yeah.
More tunnel than Meerkat Colony.
Yeah. That is likely. Man.
Where's the sun?
Sun's probably gonna be north, south-ish. Yeah, that's south.
Okay, so where does it put us then?
I don't know. I'm partially looking towards either south of Italy, north of Italy, north of Spain.
Okay.
If I could really know what language it was, it would help.
Karabuk.
That's not Italian or Spanish.
So it could be Norwegian.
Either that or like Georgia.
Yeah.
Romania, Bulgaria. I need to find some proper language.
That might help. It says
Kaigan Yol.
okay, does that help?
No. Even though it probably should. But it's like properly well-maintained roads, which is drawing me west, but the language is drawing me east, so...
I'm just saying that you look at the language and you can probably deduce, maybe you have an idea of where it might be from.
Yeah, the problem is this... Look at this thing, okay? They blur out the length of the tunnel. I mean, what the hell?
But not the name of the tunnel. Oh no! How am I supposed to know if that's the right tunnel or not if I don't know how long it is?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much out of here.
So, guessing Italy?
No, this ain't Italian.
Okay, well... throw it somewhere in Georgia, I guess?
No, the language is not fitting.
Okay,
This is an interesting one.
So, it could be Norway then?
I don't
And then throw a dart at just a random spot.
I feel like we're like really close to finding something important, but
Yeah, and then like, you know, just around the corner, there's a massive Christ the Redentor's there.
surprise! Ooh, buses.
Yeah, that might help.
Not if it's dark as fudge.
Yeah, so you don't know what that one's from then?
No. Okay, at least no, we don't even know where it's going. It's a tour bus at least.
Damn. It's a long tunnel.
No. Isn't this where we came out?
No, I think it's different.
And we came in from here. Ah.
Are you sure? Because I haven't seen that tree and that brick wall there before.
See, it's the one with the. Oh no, that's a different one.
Yeah. It was in the brick wall and tree there.
We'll have to make a guess at some point.
I'd say Denmark. Just throw in Denmark.
Denmark.
Why not?
But Denmark is flat as a dime. There's like mountains everywhere.
Well, you have any better idea?
I'm gonna put a Slovakia somewhere. Border between Slovakia and Hungary.
Okay. And where will it help? Yeah. Okay. Well, not too far off then.
Better than my previous guess.
And this one, Australia, right?
It's possible. No, I don't think you have much marshland, do you?
Well, billabongs.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's when a river decides it wants to find a shorter route, and then it cuts off the rest, leaves kind of a still river going on.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, billabongs are kind of a thing in Australia. It's in our stereotypical songs. About the one about the guy who jumps on someone else's land and kills another man.
Jumps on someone's land and kills another man. Yeah. No, that.
Yeah, you know, and then tells him to take care of his knapsack or something like that.
So.
I'm talking about Waltzing Matilda.
Matilda. Is it like
Yeah.
a gun?
Sorry. I think what happens is a guy from like a vagrant, a homeless person, comes onto another guy's land.
Yeah.
And hunts an animal.
Okay.
For food, and then the person who owns the land.
So poacher.
Yeah. Well, no, he was hungry.
Yeah, but still
He
poacher.
was a vagrant. He was a vagrant. He's a vagrant. He had nowhere else to go. He was on someone else's land. He was hungry. He killed an animal. Probably cooked him up, and then had his little camp set up. And the owner of the farm or whatever just came in and killed the guy because he was an intruder, and he had the better firepower.
Okay.
And something about the vagrant's supplies being called Matilda. His his knapsack or whatever being called Matilda. I have no idea actually.
I don't know. Well, you can Google it, but I can't. That wouldn't be fair.
See, I don't know anything about Australian songs.
Neither do I. So I mean, you got that going for you. Well, we got that one really popular one, but.
It's like we only know the first part of the Australian national anthem. Anyone else who knows the second part, it's obviously a spy.
Definitely, only they would pay so much attention to detail.
Yeah, I mean you've heard those stories, right? I mean about World War II spies and stuff.
Probably not. No.
Well, basically, the spy. Most Americans don't know like the fourth verse of their song of their pledge or Yeah, and basically, if someone knows the fourth verse, then obviously they're a spy.
Huh. The plot twist
Yeah,
being there is no
yeah.
fourth verse.
Well, there is. It's just that no one remembers it because they know the first three.
I don't think I even know the first one of ours, so...
Well, that's the thing. Could be unlike this world with the Yank Pork national anthem, where the fourth, well, like the after the first verse is talk about how they'll buy a wholesale. It actually just consists of humming.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, because no one's gonna remember the next few verses, so it's just humming. Okay, so any idea?
No.
I'm guessing Europe.
Probably.
So that narrows it down to a continent.
Can we see sun?
The sun.
Sun's in the south, yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking like Scandinavia somewhere. Sweden.
Okay. Looks like. Yeah, probably.
And a place where they don't use too many weird things. So... But the AS, is that like something typically found in Greece?
I don't know. I haven't been there.
No, neither have I. Been to Turkey, but never Greece.
Maybe I should take a trip to I need to take a long vacation somewhere. Besides going on a cruise. Besides going on a cruise around the Pacific area.
Get out of town.
I need to cross the equator.
Don't forget to bring your party hat.
and the trident.
Yeah. Oh, don't blur out the trash can. Trash can's valuable. No.
Well, as they say, one man's trash.
And in Geoguessr, it's actually true.
One man's trash is another man's way to guess where you are.
Because it usually has a town name on it, and again, if you don't even know the country...
Well, I wouldn't say it has a town name on it, but it would have a
Wow, that
company name on it.
cross is like a little bit out of proportion, isn't it?
Well, it could be a
This might be like
representative of a sword.
Yeah, that's why there's
It
a
could
little
be.
Jesus on the middle of it. Sure.
Yeah, it's a big crucifix.
Greece is Orthodox, isn't it? Like mostly Orthodox.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm not sure, but would they have a Jesus on the crucifix?
That's a good point. Orthodox
As in-
also tends to have another dash on the cross. Ugh.
So,
I don't know, this really doesn't scream out to be Scandinavia, but it might.
might be.
Maybe it's like. I don't know. I'm gonna put us in Greece, be far off again, and laugh at ourselves. Yep.
Wow.
Belarus.
Okay. So sort of far off. Sort of.
Man, 4 guesses and we haven't even crossed 5,000 yet. Ugh. Well, this is Japan.
Really? Okay.
Well, it can't be China, and I don't know any other place where they use signs
Well,
like
then
this.
didn't you say Google wasn't in China?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it's not China, so the only place where they still use words like this is China. Japan.
What about Korea?
I don't think Korea's in either. Definitely not North Korea.
Yeah, that's true. Kim Jong Un wouldn't allow the Google cars in. He's got his own. He
Yeah.
invented the Google car. He invented the Google car.
Totally did. And now the question becomes, how the hell do we ever figure out where we are in Japan? Big ass mountain, but
Okay, well that doesn't narrow it down to how many big ass mountains does Japan have?
not too many, I guess.
We all know about Mount Fuji, but
Well, it's probably not an island then. Oh wait, they have mountains on their islands too. Never mind.
yeah, they have mountains everywhere. Apparently, Japan actually has the most forests for landmass in the world.
The most what landmass?
As in, because most of the Japanese islands consist of forest.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't have the largest forest in the world, of course not. I mean, what I'm saying though is that most of their land is forest.
Percentage-wise.
Yeah, percentage-wise, they have the highest forest too. They have the largest forest percentage-wise.
I don't think we're gonna get much out of this either.
So, plan it down randomly.
Guess we will. Unless you want to do a crash course in Japanese.
Nah.
Yeah, this ain't gonna go very well. Put us here, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Ugh.
It's really
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Surprise.
Is it part of China?
Well, whatever, they use the same language.
What's the story behind it? So right now, are they independent, or are they declaring independence, or are they still part of China?
I don't know, I don't
They think
follow
they are
up on them.
independent. I'm guessing South America.
Yeah, likely, huh? Well, you won't get a Geoguessr game without one. Unless you pick a region.
I'm gonna go with Argentina.
Based on.
I don't know.
And it's Brazil.
Okay. I guess it.
Narrows it down to a pretty large country.
Yeah.
Well, if you can find the name of a road, that would help tremendously, actually.
Well,
Surprisingly,
yeah.
too. I've learned something by someone to help me guide myself through Brazil. Problem
Doesn't
is,
Brazil have like a really big road?
there's tons of big roads in Brazil.
Like, isn't that like the largest road in the world, like 117 lanes or something?
I wouldn't know. What the hell? Guys.
They're gonna censor out everything.
I mean, I understand faces and license plates, but why would you bother blurring out a street sign? No, you
So
can't
you can't-
know you're
so
in
we-
this town. It's forbidden.
Yes, you have to guess. This is Geoguessr after all.
Well, considering it uses just the images from Street View, it's actually just Street View, but which means this stuff is all blurred out on Street View.
I thought Geoguessr would blur out street names and stuff.
Dude, how long would that take?
I don't know, have some kind of algorithm set up to blur out certain things when they pop up. Just like the one used for blurring out license plates.
Santa Cruz, isn't that like a thing?
Then again, it could just mean that's the location of the the drink comes from.
Yeah, but it's at least something to go off of. I don't think we're gonna get much more because you can't even find the number of the street we're on.
Wait, Santa Cruz, isn't that Argentina?
Well, is it? It's
I
not
don't
a
know.
phase here, but Santa Cruz in Bolivia.
Okay, let's try that. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with that one then. Go zoom in on Bolivia then.
I'm still pretty sure we're gonna be in Brazil though, so I'm gonna just put it on the border of Bolivia.
Let's do that one then. It's
1,000. That's really not too bad for a Brazilian guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
8,000. That's terrible, man. That might be my worst game yet.
That's terrible. How terrible is it? Is it worse than Lex Luthor stealing 40 cakes?
How dare he? Nothing can be worse than that.
That's 4 tens, and that's terrible.
Evil. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this one, though. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're this here. Feel free, so support by commenting, liking, and or something you found already. Thank you, Starter J, for being here.
No problem.
And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.